get to the station early enough to get my coffee and my food, and Greg's is only accepting cash. Can you imagine? So I've had to, not by choice, go to Starbucks. I'm clearly 7 years old because I got ketchup on my flipping top like a child without a bib. And today we're filming with a documentary course, which means cameras. So yeah, film me in my ketchup state. It's also on my jeans. I'm a bit embarrassed about that.
So we're recording now. A little bit tighter.
I don't know if anyone remembers or cares that when I was like, I'm gonna stop buying coffee in the morning. Yeah, I did stop for all of that time, but after a couple of fantastic days back to back, I did get a little bit sad last night. And so now maybe did spend £6 in practice now. I'm going to work, but I'll cheer up when I go to class. I also do more of this glittery makeup when I'm sad, because I'm like straight up reaching into the depths of my soul for my inner child and begging them to come out, come find me, come play. So I've made some discoveries and I have a different perspective on that crazy, sad, weird emotion week that I had, and I'm actually so grateful for it now. I'm really glad that it happened. Firstly, I was editing the other day and I was editing a video where I was like, I don't really like it when I get home and there's lots of day left. I just need to do one more thing. And I thought to myself, oh, this has been pending. This has been pending. I stopped viewing myself as a human being and only viewed myself as like a creative machine that has to churn out something. So I stopped doing the fun, like normal life things, like being with people that I like for the sake of being around them, rather than like, oh, I'm with people that I like and we're gonna go work on our craft. No! I've taken my head out of the sand. I've been seeing my friends, I've been being a normal person, I've been going out for coffee, I've been going out dancing, and I realised how to take a break with my mind because I just had not switched it off. I realised that's the problem, I just didn't turn my brain off. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing the things that I love, but I just did not turn my brain off. Once I would stop doing them, I'd be thinking about doing something else, even if I wasn't doing something. So when I met with my friend, they said to me, oh, you know, sounds like you've experienced burnout. And I was like, there's no way that I did enough things to experience burnout. Like, do you know how many days of the week that I would be at home watching Netflix, doing whatever? And then they reminded me that, say if I was consuming something and I'm an actor and then I'm watching it from a performer perspective, and then I'm also thinking, hey, should I email that casting director? Who directed this? What else have they done? How did this actor get to where they are? They started over here. Oh, and then they did this thing. Oh, and they worked with that person. Even when I thought I was resting, I wasn't shutting my brain down, not once. And so it makes sense that all of that led to, you know, a bit of a mentee bee. Whenever I sit down, my pants look like, you know, when you go into the pool and your swimming trunks filled with water. I'm really gonna admit this out loud. And my friend, this same friend, they really called me out on, you know, this is evidence that I'm crazy and we're cutting this out, okay? But I had alarms on my phone every day for 10 hours at hourly intervals, so that whatever I was doing, the alarm would like snap me out of being distracted and I could think about, hey, are you doing something productive or something stupid? And I know that's bad. Now that I saying it out loud, I know that's bad. I know that's bad. I had good intentions because I do get distracted easily, and I will open my laptop to send an email and then, you know, end up on somebody's IMDb for 3 hours and then just go down these little random rabbit holes. Maybe I went on Twitter and I didn't come off for an hour. So I did it with good intentions to just kind of like snap myself out of it. But what my friend pointed out was, first of all, that is so anxiety inducing. Why would I think that's a good idea? Second of all, if I'm relaxing, if I'm like watching Netflix or something, which I'm allowed to do, and then the alarm would go off, it's not like I'm going to stop watching Netflix and like be right, I'm going to do the other thing. I'd actually just think about what I should be doing, feel bad, and carry on doing the other thing. So we've made a lot of good choices in these past couple of months, as you can tell. But I feel really good about not ever being that crazy again. I felt like my brain was so fuzzy, like there was so many clouds in my head and I couldn't even see clearly or think clearly or say things in a way that I would say them because I was just so fuzzy in the head. But I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Is that the lyrics? I think so. Da, 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 da. I know the next part. It's gonna be bright, 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 sunshine. I only know that song from Ants, really, if I'm being honest with you. So I was so good this week. I went to NFTS for the first 3 days of the week, and because this is an acting job, I'm telling myself that I've already done the work. We're doing the work within these hours at the film school, and you can go home or go to see your friends afterwards and it's fine, which is why I went to the cabaret to see my friends. Or, you know, if I finished early, I didn't try to fill that with work, or I kind of did because I was like, I'm gonna go home and write, but then I didn't, and I'm proud of myself for not doing that, you know. Usually when I'm on shift, and I probably shouldn't be admitting this, but usually when I'm on shift, I'm always thinking about how I can use any spare time that I have to do something for my own career instead of just being still and being present with my colleagues in the space or being present on my own, which I am a lot of the time. I've been going outside, leaving the house. I went to a couple of markets. I went to a Black Yogis event, which was really nice, and it was all Black and POC people led by a queer Black person doing yoga in the morning. And after yoga, I was planning on doing work again, but I was just like, let me just have a coffee and a donut and sit in the park and call my mom instead. This is self-inflicted anxiety, unnecessary self-inflicted anxiety, because a lot of the time when someone asks if I'm free and they want to hang out with me, just for the sake of seeing me, because that's what you do with people that you love, my mind will immediately panic and being like, okay, it's going to take up this amount of space, and how are we going to get this space back, because we need to send these emails and we need to blah, 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 blah. Like, life is supposed to be fun, you know? Life is actually supposed to be fun. I used to be fun, okay? And I forgot that part because I love having fun and I'm a very fun person, but I guess because I can make my own fun in my bedroom, I just did that a little bit too much and forgot, you know, that people make my life. And I'm trying to make art, I'm trying to be a creative, but there is no art without humans. Like, you experience life, you experience people, and then you make art based on that thing. And I feel like somewhere deep down, subconsciously, perhaps I thought that I didn't deserve fun if I hadn't done like loads and loads of work. But there's a way that I can have fun, be present, be rested, be healthy, and pursue my creative outlets without being insane. So I'm gonna try that.